Hi, my name is Sean, and I'll tell you more about what I do at the end of the video. So it's lockdown again. Stuff. Oh my word. But the nice thing about this lockdown is that we've been here before. Last year, when it was lockdown, we was just our first encounter with this lockdown, and we never not talk about we, but I never thought it would be so hectic, and I never thought it will disrupt my business in the way it did. But with this lockdown now, it's we've been here before. We we we've heard I've heard what so many other owners were saying, and it's the second year in this pandemic. So there's so many things that we can use to our advantage at the moment, even though we are on lockdown and even though we are restricted in moving. It's a good opportunity for you as a small business owner, for you as a marketing guy, to build your brand, to get your name out there. I'm thinking of, of famous brands that you know of, like Coke or Toyota or BMW, or I know you can come up with a brand. What's making them prosper? Why did they prosper now in this pandemic? I know during the pandemic, when in our first lockdown last year, I I remember I was looking around. In On the one end, you heard about people not having money and businesses closing, and then on the other end, I saw people driving new cars, and not just new cheap cars, but new expensive cars. And then I'm thinking that people, I know I was somehow in a money situation, but I was thinking that time that what how can they go out and buy, what made them decide to buy this new BM or this new Range Rover? But that's the power of a brand. They say success leaves clues. And as a business owner, startup business owner, look around you and look what the other guys are doing. Look what your cooks are doing. Look what your your different brands are doing. They are using this pandemic to build their brand, and you can build your brand as well. If you look around, what you can do is look and try to identify uh, the pain. Today I want to talk about segmentation. Segmentation is you decide who's your target audience. You do a research to say my ideal client is this person. So at the moment, if you look at your ideal clients, if we go from business to business, your business owners, they are looking to get new leads. And today is July the 1st. The Poppy Act is in full swing. So it's so much more difficult just to call up somebody and speak to them, because you can be fined if they didn't give you consent. But there's so much things you can use to your advantage at the moment to build your brand. Yes, we're locked down, but go out, let people see you care. They say, if you want people to buy from you, people buy from people they love, trust, in they've got social proof. So use this to your disadvantage. Reach out to your prospect, reach out to your segmented target audience, and show them that you care. Give them a free coffee, for argument's sake. Just let them know that yes, it's the pandemic, and this strain is heavy, 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 because last year, whenever somebody spoke about the pandemic, it was far away. It wasn't so close at home. Now at the moment it's close. It's your neighbor, it's your friend, it's just somebody you saw last week. It's so close now at the moment. And you can use this to your advantage. So the summary of our message is this: Yes, we are in the lockdown for, but think of ways where you can get in front of people with your brand. People buy from people they know and trust. People buy from people that they can identify with. People buy from a brand that they know. It's not so much the service sometimes, it's just the brand. I'm making an example of, if I'm a tourist, or if you are a tourist and you go out, you've been a tourist and you've gone out to different places, and you stand there in front of a fridge and you are looking to buy something to drink. If all the names in, let's say if I say you're in a foreign country, and if all the names in the fridge, you can't even read it, you don't even know what it says. You just go by the color of the soft drink that you're looking at. But if you see something that you know, like a Coke bottle, you know the shape of a Coke bottle, or or a color that resonates with you, that you know of, you're gonna take what you know. If you know the Coke bottle, you'll take the Coke bottle, even if you can't read that it says Coke. But because it looks like the Coke bottle, the branding, you will take the Coke. So, in your segmentation exercise that you do every day, and if you if you if you have worked out your target audience and you are going to target them, just don't think about sale, about the sale. Think about your brand as well, your brand color, your brand identity, because it's important for you to to let to have your brand being top of mind. When somebody thinks of something, your brand must be top of mind. So use this lockdown is to your advantage. It can be used as an advantage. Reach out to your target base and encourage them, motivate them, show them that you are feeling what they are feeling, and you are going through what they are going through. There's business owners that's looking for new business at the moment. You can reach out to the business, and normally what we are doing as salespeople and marketing people, what we are doing is, I approach you and I tell you, my name is Sean. I'm doing brand awareness, and this is what I can do for you, for your company, because I'm the best. And I have worked with top companies, and this is my turnaround time. It's not what you want to hear from me. You want to know if I care. You want to know if I can add value. So come with value first, and then afterwards tell people about you. Don't come from the beginning and tell people about you, because it's about you. It's about you. And try to make it about them. So when you approach a company, tell them, let's say for argument's sake, approach a restaurant, if that's your target audience. Approach a restaurant owner and tell them, I have client base, and my client base, I can send out any vouchers or any information that you want me to send through to them. It's just a different approach, because normally a person will come to a restaurant owner and tell them that I am good in marketing, and I will double your your leads and your prospect, and this is what I will do for you. But this is what I will do for you. And you can just change it around, and tell the person, how can I help you? I have this client base, and people are eating, people needs to eat, and I can help you. It's just the fact that I can help you. So the next time, if you do it more often than not, a person will consider you. Person will listen to you. I remember when I was younger, and I I wanted to get an attention of 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 a girl. What I will do is, I will first ask the friend who was there, and I will first ask the friend, what does the person like? Does the person like chocolate? What does the person like? Some other does the person like? And then I will somehow to bring when I come to her with what she likes. I won't go to her first and say, hi, my name is Sean. Ah, you look so sexy. You and me tonight. It's the same approach. It's the same approach. And we as marketing people are talking the same language at the moment. We go to the clients and we are sounding the same like everybody else is sounding. So try to sound different. Brainstorm with your team and try to sound different. Look at the pain point, look at yourself. So if I'm looking at myself, I need more clients. And if somebody should come to me and say, Sean, I know you are doing brand awareness and you help people to build their brands, to get their brands in front of people. What I can do is that this is my group of people that I have. We can collaborate and you can just market to them. It's fine, but I will somehow listen to the person instead of when somebody come to me and they tell me, okay, if you give me this amount, listen, if you give me this amount, I will give you this value. So the first approach is, if you give me, I will give you. What if you say, I will give you, and I will give you, and if you're happy with me, it will just make sense that if I invoice you, you're not gonna feel so robbed, or you're not gonna have that reluctance. You will have this feeling like, yes, you've helped me, and that's our approach. If we are in business or if we're in marketing, we must help add value to a company. I hope this information is useful to you. And oh yeah, I told you I'll tell you what I do. My name is Sean, and I do brand awareness. I may help put your brand in front of people so that people can know your brand. The goal is to put your brand in front of people. I know we need to make a sale, but we need to put our brand in front of people. We need to put our identity in front of people. So brainstorm. There's so different ways that you can do it. And at the moment, the pandemic is helping us. It's giving us an excuse to speak to somebody. This is life, an excuse to speak to somebody. You can tell somebody, yo, um, as an example I use with the restaurants, you guys are locked down. You guys cannot have certain clients, and I have a client base, and I can help you guys. Let's do something. Give me free vouchers. I will give to my client base. Give me a combo. Give me a special that I can push through to my client base, and you are setting yourself up with the restaurant owner for future business. If you can see that, okay, this guy's client base came through for me, and you can remind the person when this thing is done, it's like, remember I came to you and I helped you. So this is what I can do for your company. This is how we can work together. And the person will consider you. Or what do you think? Will you consider me if I give you advice and I help you with your pain point? Your pain point is to make sales. The reason why you make sales is to look after your staff and to look after your company. Will you consider me? That's the question you must ask. What will a next person have to do so that I can consider him? That's the question you must ask when you go out in sell. That's the person you must ask. That's the question you must ask when you are planning a brand awareness campaign. What must I do for a person to consider me, for me to be top of mind? I hope this information is useful, and I want to close this message with the words of Zig Ziglar: see you at the top.